Hello, I'm Henny and welcome to my channel. In today's video, instead of looking back at my past works, I decided to show you the process of a wig that I've recently styled. It's Ayase Momo from Dandadan. I'm a huge fan of this series and have been reading the manga since its early serialization, and now to see it being animated every week makes me super excited to style more wigs from this series. I have styled 3 dandadan characters so far. They are Momo, Aira and Seiko. If you'd like to see the styling process of those two, please let me know in the comments. Alright, let's start with this, shall we? Just like all my other wigs, this one has been crimped off screen. Then I removed the fake scalp on top as I'm going to redo her hair parting from scratch. I first went in and made her hairline on the side by gluing hair directly onto the wig net with Yoo-hoo glue. It's a delicate process and requires a lot of control to get the hair in place. But I really love the end results of this because the hairline is soft, so it looks more natural, plus it's more comfortable to wear. Even though I've styled over 100 wigs so far, I'm still always experimenting with new techniques. There are tips I pick up from other stylists as well as ideas that I come up with myself. To me, crafting is a skill that overlaps many disciplines. Sometimes the process from making something else may be able to apply to my craft, so I like to challenge the possibility of that in cosplay wig making. I always love discovering new ideas and things to improve my craft. And I don't know about you, but I love finding ways that can help me to reduce the time needed to style a wig. After setting the hair in place, I went in and trimmed off excess length while shaping it to a standard hairline edge. If you look at your hairline in the mirror, you will notice that the part around your temples would protrude, then it will curve down to your sideburns. I'm not very good in describing it in words, but I hope you get the idea. Anyways, now I'm just gluing on the hair parting before I go in and trim her bangs. If you want to learn more about this, you can check out my hairline and parting tutorial on my channel. I'll link it in the description. It's one of the basic wig styling tutorials that you can learn for free, so don't forget to watch it after this video. Now I'm going to trim her bangs according to the design. Momo's bangs kinda reminds me of bananas with the direction that they are going, so I carefully section out each pieces, then trim and heat style them in place. For this wig, my client provided me with a sketch of the details she would like to have. It's based off various angles and many panels from the manga. As with all custom wigs, my goal is always to style them according to what my client wants, so whether it's a specific color or detailing, it may sometimes be different from the original illustration. But I think that's the fun part about customization. Everyone has different interpretation of a design, and that's what makes it uniquely you. Of course, before I start with any wigs, I also like to discuss and have some of my personal input for the design, which then sort of becomes like a collaboration of ideas, and that sparks even more amazing outcomes. By the way, as I'm editing this, I've caught up to episode 7 where they fought acrobatic Silky. It was such a heartbreaking episode even though I've read the manga. I think they animated this scene so well. Also, my favorite character in the series is Aira, so I'm probably more biased towards the stories related to her. Let me know who's your favorite character so far. And if you're a manga reader, what scene are you looking forward to being animated? I'd love to talk more about this series, so drop me a comment so we can chat about it. Okay, now that the bangs are done, I'm just thinning out the hair at the back. Because this wig was originally really long and I chopped off a lot of the excess length with a blunt cut, now I have to taper the ends. This actually took a while because the wig is so thick and there was a mountain of hair on the floor afterwards. So for this week, my client has requested to give her some stray hair pieces on top, which I thought was such a cute touch. I'm picking up very thin pieces of hair, then trimming and shaping them. I think this bit is more apparent in the manga due to the author's art style, so you don't really see it much in the anime design. Finally, let's finish off one last piece for the bangs. Momo has a piece of hair that sticks upwards where it's flowing in a different direction from the rest of her hair, so I decided to glue it on. It's looking a little bit like an ahoge, which is so cute. I use a pin to hold it in place as the glue sets. Also, added some more glue that sticks it to the hair on top, holding it in place. And lastly, with a steamer, I just tweak around with the angle of that piece of hair. Once I got it on, it feels like the wig is finally done and the character's personality comes forth. And here's the final product. It was such a fun wig to style, and I hope you enjoy watching the process of making it come to life. Since it was recently styled, I myself can't wait to see it being worn. It's really exciting to see it in action. By the way, we are hitting 50k subs. Thank you for all the support in helping my channel grow. I can't wait to make more videos for y'all. So if you enjoyed this, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!